Hello students, Devashish again from Dev's Learning Hub, my YouTube channel Dev's Learning Hub and my Facebook page too, Dev's Learning Hub. Already I have covered multiple MCQ and short answer type questions or very short answer type questions from trigonometry, quite a good number of trigonometry questions from your board exam 2023. Today I am going to cover long answer type questions from trigonometry, first from 2023. So what is this question? The angle of elevation of the top of a tower 24 meter high from the foot of another tower in the same plane is 60 degree. You know already angle of elevation, right? Several times I said while I have taken the trigonometry classes that for any story sum from trigonometry, it looks bit complicated and it's a big story actually. But when you will depict the entire story into a pictorial representation, then it is very simple. So first look into the problem. The angle of elevation of top of the second tower from the foot of the first tower is 30 degree. So there are two towers. From one tower the angle of elevation of another tower is 60 degree, and for another tower the angle of elevation for the first one is 30 degree. So two angle of elevation is given. Find the distance between two towers and the height of the other tower. One tower, the height already it is given 24 meter high. Now from the given information you need to find out the height of the another tower. Also find the length of the wire attached to the tops of both the towers. So we will depict or we will transform the entire story in a pictorial representation first. Okay. So now if you transform this entire story into a pictorial representation, that is how it looks like. How is so? The angle of elevation of the top of a tower 24 meter high from the foot of the another tower in the same plane, it is 60 degree. So AC is the tower, for what the height it is given 24 meter, and the angle of elevation this ABC, that is 60 degree, and what is this B point? B is the foot of the another tower BD, right? So ABC, it is 60 degree. Okay. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the second tower from the foot of the first tower, it is 30 degree. So now you need to, when you will draw this diagram, you need to understand whether BD will be higher than AC or BD will be shorter than AC. Definitely BD will be shorter than AC. What is the logical explanation for that? Let's say it is a triangle. Now if it is 45 degree, now if I draw the line from here, so automatically this line will be lesser than that. It could be 30 degree, it could be 35 degree, but lesser than 45 degree. That means the height it is getting reduced, means the angle is also getting reduced from the same point. So therefore, BD is definitely lesser than AC, or AC is taller than BD. That is for sure. Okay, got it? Okay, so AC it is given 24 meter, angle ABC from rectangle triangle ACB it is 60 degree, angle BCD from rectangle triangle DBC or CBD, it is 30 degree. So you need to find out BC, what is the value of BC, what is the height of the second tower BD, and what is the connecting string, length of the connected string, top of both of these towers, that is AD. Right? These are the things you need to find out. Very simple. So if you from triangle ABC, if AC is known and the angle 60 degree is known, that means you can find out BC, the distance between the two towers. So from triangle ACB, AC by BC that is equals to tan 60 degree, tan 60 degree value that is root 3. So BC equals to AC by tan 60 degree, AC is 24 meter, tan 60 degree root 3. That means if you multiply both numerator and denominator with root 3, the answer is 8 root 3 meter. So if you know the value of root 3, that is 1.732, you can multiply, or if you if it is asked to find out the height in whole number, then you need to multiply 8 into 1.732 and give the whole number. Otherwise, you can keep it like this, 8 root 3 meter, right? So this is one answer. Another is BD, you need to find out height of the shorter tower. So from rectangle triangle CBD, normally how the convention it is, that's how it is. There is no hard and fast rule. क्या convention जो है rectangle triangle का जो angle 90 degree होता है उसको बीच में रखना चाहिए. Normally that's how we do. So angle CBD, B is the rectangle. For angle CBD is the rectangle triangle. That is how we define. So CBD perpendicular by base, BD by BC, that is equals to tan 30 degree. So BD equals to BC tan 30 degree. What is the value of BC? Value of BC, it is 8 root 3 meter. So we are replacing this BC with 8 root 3, tan 30 degree 1 by root 3, मतलब 8 meter. So BD जो है, मतलब height of the second tower, that is 8 meter. So this is another answer. Remaining question is, you need to find out the length of the connected string of top of the towers, that is AD. You need to find out. Okay, so when you need to find out AD, what you need to do, you need to draw parallel line of BC, because you don't know this angle, right? In any case, what you need to do, if you draw parallel line of BC from D, then automatically this intersecting point, this will form another rectangle triangle. Let's do that. So I have drawn this dotted line, parallel line of BC from D and intersecting, which is intersecting AC. Let's say this point is E. So if this point is E, that means AED. Since D is parallel to BC, automatically AED, this is a rectangle triangle where AED is 90 degree. So now if AED, this is a rectangle triangle, since you know BC, so automatically you know D also. D equals to BC, which is equals to 8 root 3 meter. Now you know AC, you know BD, that means you can find out AE. AE equals to AC minus CE, that means AC minus BD, C equals to BD. So AC minus BD, AC is 24 meter minus 8 meter, that is 16 meter. AE is 16 meter, D is 8 root 3 meter. Now you need to find out by the Pythagoras theorem, AD square, that is the hypotenuse, that is equals to root over of A square plus D square. Got it? So from triangle AED, AE equals to AC minus CE, CE equals to BD. Therefore, AC minus BD, AC is 24 meter and BD equals to 8 meter. BD equals to 8 meter. So 24 minus 8, that is equals to 16 meter. Got it? D equals to BC equals to 8 root 3. BC already we have found out, that is 8 root 3, right? So D equals to BC and BC equals to, already we know 8 root 3. So D equals to 8 root 3 meter. So from triangle AED, AD equals to root over A square plus D square, Pythagoras theorem, that is equals to A square equals to 16 square plus 8 root 3 whole square. If you just calculate it, it will come 256 plus 192, that means 448. So if you take the root over, there is 64 into 7, that means 8 root over 7. That will be the answer for the length of AD. This is another answer. So 3 answers we have found out. What is the length, what is the distance between two towers? That is 8 root 3 meter. What is the height of the second tower? That is 8 meter. What is the length of the connected wire from top of the towers? That is AD. That is equals to 8 root over 7 meter. Got it?